Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Tuesday, December 16th. 9 days away from Christmas, and we are doing What's in the Box today. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. If you were here in Indiana, that snowstorm was kind of crazy. I almost got snowed in myself, and I didn't get out of here until like 2 o'clock. Had lots of people in the store on Saturday, which surprised me considering that it started snowing around 11 o'clock or so, and really kind of started coming down around then. And that didn't seem to affect anyone. And everybody just keep piling in. A lot of people even tried to come in here to get out of the snow, which was funny. So thank you guys that did come in, and hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. And it was still a fairly successful Saturday, considering I was only open for like 4 hours. But yeah. It was cool. Anyway, so this week, it's the last full week before Christmas. As a reminder, we are going to be open on this coming Monday to help give you guys some last minute gift availability, as well as come in and enjoy yourself, because I know a lot of you are going to be taking next week off. So Monday I'll be open to give you guys an extra opportunity to come in and shop. And then that Wednesday, which is Christmas Eve, it's also New Comic Book Day. They don't stop for no one, not even Santa Claus. But yes, Wednesday, we'll be closing at 3 p.m. so that way I can go home and have fun with the kiddos and start our Christmas Eve festivities. Drink some Yuletide and be merry and bright, if you know what I mean. So it'll be a short week, but it'll be a full week for sure. So if you plan on coming in and getting your books next week, please keep that in mind that we would be closing at 3. So try to come in sooner rather than later, and just enjoy yourself. If you guys are planning on getting me something for Christmas, all that I ask is that you pick up your subscription boxes. I would like for us to go into the new year on a clean slate, and make sure that we have plenty of room for growth, because there's lots. New year, new books, new stories, new everything. Absolute Batman is unstoppable. Wednesday next week, we have 3 Absolute titles being released: Absolute Superman, Absolute Flash, and Absolute Wonder Woman, which is important because that's the crossover with Absolute Batman. Everybody's going to be super excited for that one. I anticipate that book to be kind of a big book, First time we're seeing a major crossover with all of them, and it's just going to keep getting bigger and badder, my friends. As a reminder, if you guys are considering submissions for the Absolute Batman staff signing happening at CGC, I need the books this Friday. Have to be here. Have to be here this Friday. I am going to get everything packaged and ready to go and sent on Monday before Christmas, because it's a thing, my friends. So again, if you haven't seen all the announcements, you haven't seen my posts on it, CGC is doing an in-house signing with Scott Snyder, the writer, Nick Dragata, one of the artists, Jock, one of the artists as well. Clay Mann has joined the fold, and Daniel Warren Johnson, and he did the annual. And then Daniel Warren Johnson is a very fast and up-and-comer. A lot of people are jumping on his books and his artwork. He's been doing Transformers. He did that big Wolverine cover, like the Ronin one, where it's black and white and he's standing there. He's got all the arrows sticking out of him. He did that book. which I very thoughtlessly gave away on my PC to one of my subscribers because that's how nice I am. And now it's going to cost me $75 to get it back if and when it happens, but it will happen. But yeah, it's a thing. So again, if you want to submit for that, that's why I need the books by Friday, because I need to get stuff to the cleaner by end of next week, so he has some time to work on them and then get them to CGC ASAP, and make sure that it gets submitted to them well within the window of submission deadlines. So again, just get them to me Friday. That's a lot. As for today, I do have a long box that has been graded and ready to go. But I'm going to hold off on that because I haven't priced it. It's not quite ready. So we'll do that next week most likely. One other thing before I forget. Saturday, because Saturday was a bit of a S show with the snow and whatnot, I was doing a $10 fill-a-bag that day. Merry Christmas. I'm just going to do it all week. All week this week. I'm leaving all my dollar books out on the tables. Right now there are 19 boxes out there. You can come in, fill a bag, $10. What better stocking stuffer than a whole big bag of comics, right? And they're cheap. Since they'll be out all this week, I'm going to try to work on back issues as well, obviously for next week's video, and make sure that I get some extra content and some extra books going. But I'm also going to be going through stuff, and dollar books will just keep getting filled in those boxes. So if you came in on Saturday, come back and take another look later in the week. If you did the $10 fill bag at the Comic and Card Show, a month or so ago, I've already got new stuff in there, so don't feel like it's just all going to be the same stuff. I mean, there very well could be some of the same stuff that you saw before, but there's always going to be new. Always going to be new, because I am constantly finding dollar books for you. Anyway, so yeah, all this week. Now, so as far as today's video is concerned, I'm going to show off, I got 2 slabs that I want to show, that I just picked up over the weekend, and then my movie boxes are done and are ready for pickup for those folks that have pre-ordered them. If you haven't pre-ordered them and you wanted to see what I have, stay tuned. Now, as far as the slabs that I picked up over the weekend, I got a 9.2 Moon Knight #1, so that's pretty rad. Right? Can never go bad or never go wrong with a Moon Knight #1. And then this one was pretty cool. I couldn't pass this up. I love this cover. This is one of the first books that I had when I was little, and it's just rad. How about a Amazing Spider-Man #375, 9.4 newsstand signed by Mark Bagley, sorry. I screwed that up. There's a lot of words to put together on one book, and I floundered it. Under the sea. Anyway, Amazing Spider-Man #375, 9.4, signed by Mark Bagley, newsstand copy. Beautiful book. So you Spider-Man fans, maybe you love this book, or maybe you need something to give to a Spider-Man fan. There you go. Let me just throw it out there. 10% off the entire store this week. That's our sale. So just casually, just throw it out there. Everything in the store, 10% off. Now, this, we're going to start with my movie boxes, right? So starting with Spawn. So the eyes, if you see the eyes on here, so it's a black box, splattered green. The eyes glow in the dark. I take I take a lot of care when it comes to some of the detail work. This glow-in-the-dark green takes a long time to build up, and it shines like a beacon in the night. It's super cool. So again, my movie box is what these are. It is real 35 millimeter film that was used in the movie theater. I've bought the film, I cut it up. Inside is a little battery pack and light strip that you turn on, and it lights up the movie cells. And then these can be mounted on a wall with the alligator clip, or maybe you just want to put them on the mantle so you got little felt feet so you don't scratch your coffee tables or whatever. But they're pretty rad. Like I said, I love making these things. They're super fun. I mean, it makes me reminisce on the movies every single time I make them. Beetlejuice, this one was a pre-order. So I do the black and white stripe. You got Sarah on one side, Adam on the other. And then this is all glow-in-the-dark kind of yuck that Beetlejuice has around his mouth and on his face and so forth. But, yeah. So there's a Beetlejuice one. So, just to remind you guys, I can't make any more of these in time for Christmas. Hopefully, there might be one that you may enjoy, or just maybe after Christmas you guys can reach out and make a request, and then we'll kind of go from there. This one, also a pre-order. This is Bram Stoker's Dracula. So I did black box, did blood drippings across the top, and then blood running down the side. So if you're a vampire or Dracula fan, that's pretty cool, right? Let's see. And then this one was also a pre-order, so I'll get that out of the way so that way we can kind of just focus on ones that are available. This is an Iron Man. So I did the kind of the gold foil on the top, and then Iron Man on the sides. Did a red and yellow box to match his outfit. So that's pretty cool, right? Iron Man does whatever an iron can. Let's see. I guess I'll just go ahead and go down the line. This one will be available. This is Predator. Keep in mind, these are all hand painted by me. This one I did kind of a camo design, right, on the box, and did Predator, right? So you got your rainforest green with the camo. This one should sell quick. It always does. Every time I hang it up, it sells super quick. Ninja Turtles 2. Notice the hand-painted turtle logo on the top. And then this is Secret of the Ooze. So what do we have on the box? We have Ooze on the box. This is all glow-in-the-dark green, right? So that's that same green paint that I used on Spawn. This thing will light your way through the Blair Witch Project. If you can get it in the light well enough, it will just... It's great. It's absolutely great. Let's see. This one also sells very quickly just because, it is what it is. This is Star Wars. Them hitting hyperspace, light speed, if you will. So you got the Star Wars on the top, the Millennium Falcon on the sides, right? So that one's pretty cool. Like I said, that's available for purchase. This one took me forever to get the film for it. Super rare. I had to pay through the nose to get the film, but I absolutely wanted these, or wanted the film, primarily for myself. But, I should have, with the rarity of the film itself, I probably should have kept it intact, just because as a collector. But it makes a pretty box. So anyway, this is the He-Man Castle Grayskull edition. I've also done a Skeletor with like a Snake Mountain edition. So it's that kind of purpley, reddish Snake Mountain color, which we quickly found out is the same color as our living room, which my wife, of course, accused me of knowingly choosing that color or agreeing to that color. when we painted the house or painted the room. And then when I made the box, we were like, oh, it's the same color. And then she's like, you knew that. You knew that. I was like, no, but it's definitely one of those things you can never unsee now. So our living room is a Snake Mountain living room. This one, well, it sells quick as well. Labyrinth. They don't make a lot of memorabilia for Labyrinth. I mean, there's books and novels and stuff like that. But as far as like stuff, they don't make a lot of stuff. So this was actually a design my wife created for me. So you got Labyrinth nestled inside of a maze. And then you've got the maze that continues on each side of the box, right? So super cool. And then your David Bowie Labyrinth. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see. This one doesn't sell as well for me, but it is such a pretty box. I love the way that this comes out. I mean, I love this movie. It's so visually appealing that when I designed the box and got the colors selected, it's just so shimmery and it's beautiful. It matches the movie on a level that Tron fans will truly, truly recognize and appreciate. I guarantee it because I'm one of those people. But anyway, so Tron, this glows in the dark. The Tron, this is glow in the dark vinyl that's on the top of it. And then you've got the pink or red light cycle on the side with a metallic blue box finish. And then an awesome picture, Jeff Daniels there. Anyway, like I said, just a beautiful box. Why I don't get requests on that one more often, I do not know. You guys need to love and appreciate Tron more. I think that's just what it boils down to. This one, classic movie. Avengers, just kind of leaning into the MCU. You've got your Avenger symbols on the side, the Avengers across the top. Perfect picture there. I'll turn this one on so you can kind of see what's inside of it. By the way, we are days away from a Doomsday trailer. Apparently, it has already been leaked online. So be prepared for that. Us MCU fans are just going to fall in love again with the MCU. So just be prepared. But anyway, yep. So Avengers. And then last but not least, and this one will go quick too, because who doesn't love the Joker? So you got your Dark Knight Joker here. Look, I can see myself. Heath Ledger, right? You got your Dark Knight logo on the top, and then Haas all over it, painted purple and green to match the Joker. But these Joker boxes go very quick every time I make them. But just a beautiful, beautiful box, right? So anyway, just to recap real quick, I have Joker or Dark Knight in a Joker design, Avengers, Tron Legacy, Labyrinth, Masters of the Universe, Castle Grayskull Edition, Star Wars, TMNT 2, Secret of the Ooze, Glow in the Dark, Predator, and then Spawn. Those are the ones that you need to know that I have. In the store already, I've had Ghostbusters 2, Ghostbusters 1, Batman 89, which is the Nicholson Joker. I have a Silver Surfer, which was from Fantastic Four 2, Rise of the Silver Surfer in the 90s. The film, to me, is arbitrary on that one. It's more about Silver Surfer and the love of Silver Surfer, because I love Silver Surfer. I think I said Ghostbusters 1 already. I have an X-Men 1, which is the Alan Cummings Nightcrawler. So it's that dark blue. It's blue on blue, actually. It's a super pretty box, and it's got the X-Men decal on the top of it. So if you're an X-Men fan, you can look at those as well. So, but yeah, so that's what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks, busting my ass, making movie boxes. Hopefully you enjoy them. Hopefully you'll dig them. And then also, this is what I'll end on today. I've kind of shown these before, but I'm going to show them again. I'm going to be hopefully finishing them today. Original 1964 G.I. Joes. This is a Foot Locker full of accessories, so I've got to sort out the accessories, see what I have available, see what collections or what sets I have. This is a second Foot Locker, right? This one actually has some Joes inside of it. I think I have 4 Joes total. But notice both Foot Lockers have the decals. They have the trays inside of them, which are in really good shape. So if you're a Joe fan, these things are pretty mint. They're mint for you. And then this one I took home. What I did this weekend, I never thought that I'd be really playing with Barbies, right? I am a comic book guy. I'm a video gamer. I'm a card gamer, TCG gamer. I don't do Barbies at all. Never have. I played with Barbies all weekend. All weekend. I was washing her GD clothes all weekend. Like, Barbie clothes, washing, Barbie clothes, and G.I. Joe clothes. If it's not one person I'm doing laundry for, it's another, right? Anyway, this is an original 1961 Barbie doll case. Look how shiny and new it is. I got it all, well, that doesn't look very clean, right? But it's cleaner than what it was. And then inside, they're upside down. Original, that's a 1958 ponytail brunette Barbie. That's Midge, her cousin, and then that's a Ken, right? Ken still has his hair. I mean, it's molting a little bit. See, it's a receding hairline for sure, but he's still fuzzy. He's still got the fuzz. Anyway, yeah, what is that? 19. It's kind of hard to see in the dark. Oh my gosh. 1964. 1964 Ken. And then, yeah, Midge, 1959. OG Barbies. You have an OG Barbie collector in your household? Not saying. Just saying. But yeah, again, another Joe, right? This one's been skiing. He's got his snow pants on. Just all kinds of just random stuff. Some Mego Action Jackson. Got a couple of those. And then there's a Mego Mummy. He is a little wet right now because I did wash him this morning because I felt like he needed to be washed. He had that old mummy smell. And then what was the other thing? If I can find it here. I thought it was on top. Maybe not. Yes! Here we go. This is an original Evel Knievel. Boop. His helmet comes off. I spent all weekend cleaning these guys. So trying to get the stains out, trying to get the dirt out, trying to get them acceptable, like new condition. So again, if you're a Barbie collector, I got you. If you're original Joe collector, I got you. I'm going to be spending all day trying to sort clothes, doing laundry. That's all I do. I'm just gonna do like 4 days worth of laundry because I did it on Saturday, I did it on Sunday, I did it yesterday, and then apparently I'm doing it again today. I hate adulting. Anyway, so that's it for today. If you have any questions on the movie boxes, let me know. If you're interested in the slabs, I'll be pricing those today and having those available. And then Joes and Barbies, man, it's a thing. And then, yeah, 10% off the store. Still got the $10 Fill-A-Bag. The 10% does not apply to the Fill-A-Bag, by the way, because those books are already cheap enough. All right. Yeah, and then we'll go from there. So enjoy. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good day. And then new comic book day tomorrow. Excelsior!